many reasons a person might be homeless. Every homeless person has a unique story of frustration, heartbreak, and trauma that's led to a life they never imagined would happen to them. The bottom line is, there simply is not enough affordable housing to go around. Rents are skyrocketing while construction lags behind. So the number of people who cannot afford a place to live increases every day. Nonprofit organizations do their best, but shelter beds are only a temporary fix, and there are never enough available. It will take time, money, and a complete rethinking of how we address housing issues to even begin to fix the problem. Until then, our homeless neighbors will need help with the most basic everyday things that we take for granted. Things like clean clothes, a bathroom, something to eat, a place to sit out of the sun or the rain or the cold. These are constant worries for an unhoused person. One of the most straightforward ways to help our vulnerable neighbors is the most obvious: by giving money. Nonprofits need your donations to help solve homelessness and get our unhoused neighbors into housing. But there are times when giving a few dollars directly to an individual can be the difference between life and death.
I'll re-record it
Unfortunately, a homeless person asking for money makes a lot of people uncomfortable and even angry. Panhandling has gotten a bad rap. Just a handout or easy money for lazy people. Wrong. Studies show most people actively asking for money make less than $25 a day. No one's getting rich standing on an intersection median with a cardboard sign. The most common objection is the belief that they'll just go spend my hard-earned money on drugs. Well, they might, or they might buy a six-pack. But imagine if you had to sleep in an alley, lying on the ground hungry. Imagine using the back of a dumpster in a fast food restaurant parking lot as a bathroom. When your life sucks, you might as well have a beer. And let's be honest about alcohol and drug abuse in our communities. A lot of people use controlled substances to blunt the pain and stress of everyday life. The soccer mom dealing with divorce who seems to be drinking a lot of wine these days. Your brother-in-law who spends the weekend in a haze of marijuana. The lawyer who carries a crack pipe in his briefcase. The warehouse worker popping uppers to get through her double shift. We cut them a little slack, especially when we're really looking forward to happy hour on Friday. Homeless people deserve the same or even more understanding. The truth is, over 90% of the time when you give someone money, they spend it on food. The only support most homeless people receive is food stamps, but they aren't enough, so a few dollars can really make a difference. Did you know that food stamps can't be used for things like toothpaste or toilet paper? Tampons, soap, aspirin, anything on that grocery store aisle that isn't food requires cold, hard cash. Meanwhile, a growing number of shelters now charge for an overnight stay. When the weather turns cold or wet, that $5 you gave to the woman outside the convenience store could help put a roof over her head for the night. So here are a few tips on when and how to give money to a homeless person. First, be aware of your surroundings. Don't open your wallet or purse if you don't feel safe. You might want to keep $1 or $2 available in your pocket if you know you'll be passing a homeless person you see regularly. Now make eye contact with the person. Homeless people often feel ignored, and that hurts. Say hello. If someone asks for money and you don't feel comfortable, just say sorry and keep moving. No need to make up a story about not having any cash. If you do have to walk away from an aggressive person, at least try to have a little compassion for what may be causing the behavior. Remember that there are other options when it comes to one-on-one giving. Carry a low-value gift card, a new pair of socks, or a few bus tokens with you. Just think about the ordinary things you need throughout a given day. What can you either pay for or provide access to? Giving someone something they can absolutely use is a great way to show that you see the person, that they're a fellow human being. And whenever you can, take a few minutes to simply listen. Homelessness is horrible, with long hours of loneliness, isolation, and sleep deprivation. It puts an enormous strain on mental health, and your small gift of conversation can make a huge difference. Just say hello, then listen. Then please, share what you can spare. Money, toothpaste, volunteer hours with a shelter or a community group. It all adds up to better lives for all of us.